Okay, right now we're talking about Team Nigeria qualifications for Olympics. I just can't wait to start talking about that because you talked about the fact that all they needed to do was to maintain the top ranking.
Yes.
And they've done it so far. So ATTF have actually confirmed that, look, Nigeria will be representing, Africa.
It's just a matter of ratification. We always knew once we were able to go for that tournament, we knew it was always going to happen. But it gladdens your heart when you now have that final confirmation that Nigeria, our flag will be flown. We're going to be among that 16 teams that will be in the men's, in the men's event, and it's very good. My wish is that they will not go there to make up the numbers. Really, like I said yesterday, like I said last night, I'm not putting them in medal range. I'm not, but I just want to see a decent performance. When you don't put too much in your players, it's realistic not to expect too much. A lot of these guys are here based on what they've been able to do, their determination, and what the federation has been able to do for them.
Yeah, definitely.
For them not to make up the numbers, they need quality and adequate preparation. So they're not going to perform magic or any miracles. So so the NTTF and the National Sports Commission, they've got to do the right thing.
Well, I trust the President Eniton Shodi because he would definitely want to make sure, even when the Sport Ministry, something is not coming out from there, he would definitely want to make sure to see how his team will, prepare so well for it. We're having the classes coming up later this month, so that definitely one step for the team event to actually prepare for that. We'll be talking to him this morning to tell us how he's feeling right now, seeing Nigeria picking that sole ticket to represent Africa, in Brazil. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good to have you here. So how does it feel knowing that, yes, Nigeria will be representing Africa in the team's event in table tennis?
Well, Cecilia, this is what we've been working for the last 3 years. Sadly, there's a bit of, a tinge of sadness because the female team, as you know, didn't make it as well. But, when we came into office, we said we're going to get back on track. And this, probably is the last step towards getting there. 16 teams, in the Olympics, we're thrilled because for the first time, I'm being very serious about this. For the first time, if we play to our potential, we have a chance of coming back, with a medal. Of course, China, ever so strong still in the world. But after China, our players are beating players from everywhere else in the world. So I'm quietly confident that, we'll be going to do Nigeria proud. It's a great achievement to even be among the 16 teams. But, if we prepare properly now, I think we can do well there.
Okay, are there plans for preparations already? What the federations want to do, before we get to Rio in August?
We've had our plans in place since last year. The issue has always been the funding and the financing of this plan. But like you said, the classics come up in Lagos. They start in Lagos on the 18th, which is the first step. The players finish playing in the league next week, and they head to Lagos. And after that, I think there's Japan, China Open. That's where the best players will be. We now have to play with them. That's what we need to train, and then we go into a closed camp for about a month before the games. If we can find the funding to put these plans in place, I'm like I said, I'm quietly confident. We went to the Commonwealth Games. Nobody gave us a chance. We came back with a medal. All Africa Games, this same men's team winning the gold medal for the first time in a long time. Okay. Money is the problem, but hopefully the ministry will come through for us.
All right. I must say, I must commend you that your optimism is infectious. But I'd like to take you back to what you said earlier about, getting a medal. And I'm going to ask for the reason for that optimism. As most of us believe that the team is good, but a lot of us do not think they might be able to get a medal. But I'd just like to ask you the reason for your optimism.
Well, it's quite simple from a table tennis perspective. There are 16 teams in the team event. Nigeria is probably one of the top 10 teams because you realize that teams have to qualify from all over the world. We have the experience of Segun Toriola. That always gives me a lot of calm and a lot of confidence. Aaron Opodri, the best black player in the world. I don't see why we can't do it. My problem with, a lot of commentators in Nigeria is the fact that they don't understand our game. And secondly, because, you know, everybody's really pessimistic about the Olympics, and that's because we haven't been preparing properly. This year doesn't look different. It's less than 100 days to the Olympics, and preparations haven't started. But you have to realize that in table tennis, a lot of these players prepare themselves. You know, they spend their own money to go on the professional tour. And that's what I've seen of the tour in the last 1 year. That's what gives me the confidence that if we play to our potential, a quarterfinal place is not out of range. And once you get to the quarterfinals, on the day, like I said, if you're not playing the Chinese, who are just eminently so strong, I think we have a chance. I'm not saying it's a big chance, but we do have a chance.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, just want to confirm, actually, like, what's the makeup of the team going to be like? Like, have you decided on the players that will actually represent Nigeria in Rio?
Well, the team is, you know, we've gone through a qualification process, and the players have qualified. Segun Toriola, Aaron Okwadri, in men's team, and Funke Oshonaike and Edemofyong have also qualified. But for the men's team, the highest ranked third player now joins them, Bode Abiodun, who plays in Portugal, Sporting Lisbon with Aaron Okwadri. You know, Bode he's been pulling up trees on the Pro Tour this year. He's done very well in Hungary, Germany, fantastic performance in Germany. So we're hopeful. Bode is my outside tip to win the Lagos Classics.
Okay. Wow, that's interesting, because actually we're talking about the fact that if Segun Toriola can pick up that one, it's definitely be a boost for him going into the Olympics.
Well, you know, Segun is a big favorite of everybody here in Nigeria. But like I said, what I've seen of the tour, Bode has probably one of the best serves in the men's game in the world, and that is always a big problem when you play against Nigeria. Aaron Okwadri will be here. You know, Aaron hasn't won the Lagos Open. And so it's going to be a very, very tough tournament. But a lot of fantastic European players coming this year. I think over 30 players from Europe this year. Top ranked players. It's going to be a fantastic tournament from the 18th to the 22nd at Teslim Balogun Stadium. You know, really looking forward to it myself.
We just can't wait for that to start, and hopeful that Team Nigeria will definitely have a good outing there, and of course take that into the Olympics. Thank you so much for taking our time to talk to us this morning. Okay, well, he's so optimistic. I mean, he went into show, man, okay, let's just go there, but we don't have to just go there and participate, but at least get something out of it. But he's saying, look, we can actually get the medal.
You know, some people say it's escapism. You want something, you don't want to be disappointed, so you go out. Like, I'm a Nigerian. I love medals. I don't care about the color. I love medals. We went to London. We didn't get anything. So I'll take any medal, any shape. But, you know, I want to protect my heart from disappointment. So that's why I say that. But like I said, his optimism is infectious.
Don't be a pessimist.
No, I'm not. His optimism is infectious. And he laid it out. He laid it out for us. And we can see it. So
and I think, apart from just being optimistic, like you said, I think it's been realistic as well. So he hasn't said now Nigeria will go on and win medals in the singles events. He's pinning all his hopes on the team events, where now there's a remote chance if these guys play, you know, to up to the potential.
Yeah, so their own potential.
Yeah, they can actually, you know, get something. So I want to actually believe him as well. So just
he has infected you with that
right behind him, and hope these guys, you know, can get medal, you know, in the team's events.